here's the projected draft order. Let's talk about this as we wrap the show up. I saw Joe in the chat. Shout out to my girl, Joe. What's up, Joe? She said, I can't find, oh, here it is right here. If Shedeur does well and wins a couple, then the Browns are drafting Tater Tyson. If not, they draft Mendo. And she's talking about Fernando Mendoza, quarterback out of Indiana. I took a lot of heat, JRich, when I said I'd take that Sanders over any quarterback in 2026. I still stand by it. Stand by it. But here we are. Here are the top 18 teams going into week 15 based on their projections on Tankathon 1 through 18. And we stopped at 18 because the other teams are currently playoff teams. They're in the wild card playoff hunt. You got the Giants, the Raiders, the Titans, the Browns, and the Saints. Top 5. Here's who will not be taking a quarterback. The Giants, the Titans, and the Saints are not drafting quarterbacks. So inside that top 5, you got the Raiders, who desperately need one, and then you've got the Cleveland Browns, who may potentially need a quarterback. I said it during the draft. I thought it was stupid as hell to take 2 quarterbacks. I did not understand that at all. But outside of that, they hit a home run. How smart does Barry look today, in hindsight, trading the rights to Travis Hunter to get Mason Graham, who's been a stud, to get future first-round capital because they hadn't had any, from trading for Deshaun Watson and all the first-round picks they did not have. Mason Graham looks like a home run. You've got something with Shedeur Sanders. Carson Schwesinger, go check the timeline. I was tweeting about
the list?
Go ahead.
So Mason Graham at 5. Carson Schwesinger, who's going to be the defensive rookie of the year at
fantastic.
33. Judkins at 36.
Great
Fannin
pick.
at 67.
Great pick.
Dylan Sampson's been okay at times.
It's a great pick.
It's a fine pick. And then Gabriel and Shedeur. That's their draft class.
They hit a home run.
Literally nobody missed. Because even Sampson's contributed. Judkins has been great. Fannin's been great. Gabriel filled in. And again, him and Shedeur kind of just trading off roles.
Yep.
Schwesinger, rookie of the year.
Great.
Mason Graham's been phenomenal on the defense.
And they've got extra picks. They've got extra picks.
Really good draft class.
And my thing is, again, everything I'm reading, if it were to end like this, people are like, there's no way Cleveland's giving up future capital to move up with the Giants. Like, they're not doing it. Like, they're not trading future stuff to move up to take a quarterback. A lot of Cleveland fans don't want to do that. So you got the Giants going in whatever direction. I really think, man, as you look at where the board sits today, the only teams who are potentially even considering a move up would be the Jets, the Browns. Raiders ain't going to move up because they ain't going to win shit else. They ain't going to win another game.
What's funny is, so the Raiders play the Giants. Tennessee plays the Saints. I think they actually play the same week as well, both week 17. So again, potential shakeup within that spot. Cleveland, I think, is the only team that doesn't play anybody that's right around that top 5 range. But you have the Giants and the Raiders both playing week 17 against each other. So that could be the battle for number 1 potentially. And then the Saints have to play the Tennessee Titans, I think, also week 17. But the Browns should probably lose every game.
I think it was Sycamore from PFF that had a mock where the Rams traded up to number 1 to take Mendoza. Maybe. I don't know, man. This is going to be an interesting draft because as you look at this, is Arizona moving up? They're not moving up to take a damn quarterback. Miami's not going to be in the range. I told you a month ago that they were going to finish the season on like a 7-game win streak. They're already at like 4 right now. Yeah. I mean, I think Miami legitimately can finish this thing out with a winning record. And if that happens, Jay, what happens with Tua in Miami? And it hasn't been like he's been great. He has not been great, but
no,
they're winning games
Pittsburgh,
and he isn't making
Cincinnati, Tampa, New England. It's tough because it's at Pittsburgh. Like if they were playing at home, I think you may give them a chance in that one. At Pittsburgh's going to be tough. Cincinnati, maybe they can win the game, but I would obviously take Burrow in that game. Tampa Bay is winnable.
What do they do with Tua? He's going to be the quarterback next year, right? They bring in another. They bring
him with, right?
They're bringing in somebody else to be his backup, right? They'll bring in some competition to back him up to where if he stinks it up enough, they'll just be like, all right, you're sitting down. But it ain't Quinn Ewers and it's not Skylar Thompson or whoever else the hell
Zach Wilson
have.
Things there?
Zach Wilson, yeah. Kansas City picking 14th. Every time I've done a mock, I'm like, ain't no way, JRich. They're not picking inside the top 15. Goddamn it, they are. They are. Yeah. Here they are. Dallas isn't taking Jeremiah Love. Carolina still in the playoff hunt. Detroit and the Jets pick just looking better and better. This is, I just don't foresee a team giving up 3 damn future picks to move up a couple of spots with the Giants, to move up with the Titans to take Mendoza. And I continue, take it for what it's worth, Jay, for what it's worth. I've continued to ask people that have connections with Oregon what they think Dante Moore is going to do, and every last one of them say he's coming back.
Yeah.
We'll see, because he's gonna hang 50 points up on JMU. So he's probably gonna look great in the first round. Then we'll see what happens in round 2. But everybody I talk to say Moore's coming back. Ty Simpson, you see what's happened with him? He's not even mocked in round 1 anymore. People are like, hey. And I tried to warn folks. I liked him, but once he started getting propelled to be the number 1 overall pick, I'm like, you're out of your damn mind. He doesn't even hold a candle to Mac Jones and Mac Jones' output at Alabama in college. So Simpson's not mocked there. Sellers is transferring. Nussmeier's not a first-round pick. I think we might get to the draft, JRich, and there's one guy, a la 2022, when it was just Kenny Pickett.
But do you think that because of that, you're saying no one's going to trade up, and I'm of the same belief as you. Like, if I'm a franchise, there's no way I'm trading up to get Mendoza. But is there a world where Mendoza hype gets a little crazy, and maybe there's not a lot of teams, but there's 2-3 teams that are all bidding for that top pick because he's the only guy that anyone believes in? And would you rather take the swing on the only guy this year or just simply wait and kick the can down the line? Some teams may be willing to take that swing, and I think that's the problem, is that both things can be true. He can be not worthy of a player you trade up for, but there also could be demand and angst from teams to say we still have to take a shot on a guy, and right now he's the only guy. If you're loving all the clips, make sure you check out Wake Up with Ray and Jay live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Share these clips around. Let us know what you think down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.